What is your response to the activities carried out with the community in Giricahyo village? Do these activities meet your expectations? What suggestions do you have for improving these activities to strengthen the intention of the community and the Giricahyo village government to make their village a net zero emission ecotourism village by 2030?
That's a good question. From what I've seen, they're already very active. For one thing, the Teak forest, in which they're preserving some are 200-year-old trees. In regard to decarbonization, older trees are more important than younger trees. They hold more carbon. So conserving those trees is very important. But also the planting of new trees when possible, like the Nyawiji that we planted earlier, has multiple benefits, some health benefits, for example, but also at the level of carbon. The trees will absorb carbon, the seeds can be used for biofuel, which is not a total solution to our issues with climate mitigation, but is certainly a lot better than gasoline, oil, coal. So I think they're doing a really wonderful job here. The village has been very welcoming. They showed us some of the important places of the village, such as the sacred forest, and we're very happy to be welcomed here.
So what's your suggestion?
Suggestions? I think for a smaller village, I think they're doing the right thing. That conserving the trees, more trees the better. Keep the trees that exist, grow more trees. But trees that they can also use. So like the Nyawiji can also be used for medical reasons, for treating skin rashes or something like this. So more diverse trees, not only one kind of tree. That's better for the ecosystem too. It provides more habitat, more species. And then once you have more species returning into an area, they also plant, right? The birds and the smaller animals will help to plant more trees. So, but you have to have an ecosystem.
As a professor in the field of public policy, how do you assess community participation in Indonesia in advocating for their involvement in climate change mitigation? Do you have any suggestions to strengthen the way communities are involved in climate change mitigation in Indonesia?
There's a lot to say on this, so I'll just say something fairly brief.
Sure.
I think all over the country, there are important traditions and practices that already exist that help with mitigation, but they are often overlooked. There is also a lot of more recent activity on the part of villages all over Indonesia that are small and very good efforts. But the problem with climate change is also that it has to be ambitiously approached at higher levels of social organization or government. So it's great to me when I see communities that are also communicating with other communities about how they can work together and cooperate with each other, because I think there's huge potential in Indonesia, maybe more than any other place I know, for bottom-up better environmental practices and climate mitigation and adaptation.
Is there any prospect of future collaboration with the Griya Jati Rasa Foundation in conducting research, empowerment, and teaching related to public policy and international relations in involving local communities to address climate change mitigation globally?
I think there always is potential for further collaboration, and I welcome it. I've been doing this for many years too, in other places as well. So I'm very happy to talk more about how we can do this in very concrete ways and move forward on the questions that we all think are very important.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Tirza.